Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, so we're going to talk about how to do your reading for this week. Okay, so we are into our first Journeys lesson. Lesson 1, a package for Miss Jules. Your journal looks like this. Go ahead and type your name right here in the text box there so that you can identify who you are. Remember, we have our week at a glance. It tells you or not our week at a glance, but our checklist for reading for the week. It tells you exactly what we're going to be doing each day, and you do have your checklist link here. It does talk about your may do and must do. So your must do are all of these things. Your may do down here includes doing things you didn't do for the week, imagine learning, silent reading, or independent journaling. And independent journaling is just journaling like keeping a diary. You can just kind of talk about what you want to. You can do it digitally or you can do it handwritten if you have something like that at home. It's not anything you will turn in unless you would like to. It's just the idea of keeping writing and reading in journals. Your job for today, you need to choose. Notice it says choice. So you have 3 choices. You get to choose one of these things to do. You can either do the fill in the blank, the definitions and sentences, and the pictures with captions. I will talk about each one of those assignments today. Okay, so remember that you can click right on target question to find your target. You can also on the side, you're going to have something over here that says watch video. So you can go over there to see the video. And it's this video right here. And then notice that you have your words here. These are the definitions I want you to use. I don't want you to go to say dictionary.com or just Google. I don't want you to use those definitions. I want you to use these because these are the definitions that work with our story. So I need you to use these definitions. So let's look at what the 3 tasks are. We're going to start with fill in the blank. Looking at these words over here and what they mean, you're going to try to come up with the words that fit the sentences. So looking at number 1, it says, my grandma makes many amazing desserts, but chocolate cake is her. And you've got to choose which word up here best fits in that blank, and then you can type it in. These are the definitions we're going to use, so make sure that you're using these definitions because otherwise it may not make sense. The next one is the vocabulary definitions and sentences. So here I'm going to write the definitions. So for specialty, I'm going to be writing this definition right in here. And then I need to write a sentence. Your sentence should show you know the definition of the word. So for the word specialty, it says a featured item or attraction. So I might say, after I type in a featured item or attraction here, I might say over here that the specialty of the restaurant I go to is fresh salsa. So that's a featured item. The specialty of the restaurant is salsa. Now, that's an okay sentence, but it would be even better if I could say something that makes it seem even better than that. So if I said, the specialty of the restaurant I go to is the salsa that everybody loves to come to that restaurant to taste, I've just really made sure it's an attraction, it's a featured item. I'm really making sure that sentence pops and shows that I know the definition. Okay, now this next one, I'm going to show you how to do this in just a second. This is vocabulary pictures. First, I'm going to come up with a caption. I want to remind you a caption are the words that go underneath a picture that let us know what's going on in a picture. And then I'm going to create a picture. In the actual journal, you're going to see that the directions for how to do this is on the side, but I'm going to really quick show you in this slide. So if I had a word that was called properly, the definition is correctly or in the right way. So now I need to come up with a sentence that uses that. So gosh, right now we're all wearing masks, but I see that some people don't wear them the right way. So if I could say, this is how to use a mask properly. Now, I don't have to describe it anymore the way I did in sentences because now I'm going to come down here. I'm going to go right up here. I can either go up to here, insert image, or if I want to, I can use this little thing right here, insert. I'm going to search the web. Either way I get to insert an image, I'm going to search the web. I'm going to come over here. I've talked about mask, so I'm just going to type in mask. Oh my goodness, look at that. So I can scroll down and see some people wearing their mask properly. So I can pick one of those images. I'll just pick this one right here. And my image is in the way, so let's move that over. Here's insert. I've clicked on it right there, the little check. So I click insert. And eventually, there it goes. There it is. So I'm going to shrink this down a little bit. And I'm going to move it right inside that same spot. So I can shrink it down, or I can also make my table bigger just by pushing enter a few times. So now I have this, the caption is, this is how to use the mask properly. And then I have a picture of somebody using a mask properly. And since I know it means in the right way, it's covering nose and mouth. So I know that that is properly. So that is how you can go about doing, making sure that you have an image that matches your sentence. Once you have finished that, and again, you can come back up here, you're going to have 2 columns and you'll type everything in. Don't worry if your table here goes beyond the page. I can handle that. I can work around that and get to go see it. So once you're done with that, make sure you go back and answer your target question. And then you're done for today. You can go over to math if you haven't yet. You can do Imagine Learning. You can be silently reading, or you can journal. Like I said, you can kind of do that on your own. It's not anything you need to do with me, but I'm excited to see what you guys end up doing. I will talk to you guys later. Good job.